to commercialize your new knowledge and new skills. Yeah. So let's talk together because it is absolutely new type of tools which are only now coming to the market. Yeah? And we need to think how to do it in the best possible way. But first of all, I would like to say thank you for Professor Animesh for this excellent, fantastic opportunity to work with all of you, and also for you, ladies and gentlemen, guys, because it was very productive and you learned something new, but we also learned something new from you, and your questions and answers and ideas and feedback gives us a lot of very interesting ideas, feedback, and very, very, very kind, positive emotions. So it is a big pleasure to work together. And also, what I want to say that looking on your results, we discussed with Professor Animesh, and we would like to announce that two people were extremely productive during these whole sessions, and I would like to say a special thing for you, Natko and Svesta, and would like to say that you automatically got your exams already, so done. You're not needed to go exam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for this. So, so thank you very much for your productive work. But because of this, what I would like to ask you specifically, that if other colleagues ask some questions, please help them to reply. I know that you're very friendly and open for all these things, but this is just to get everyone know that they can ask you in case they need to address some issues, okay? Yeah. And of course, the number 3 thing I would like to highlight. So you now have downloaded in your computer this version of our toolset. Yeah. And what I want to say that it is our own toolset. This was originally not intended to become some platform which we give chance to all people to download. But looking on how you proceed with all the taking your creative performance, how to do this or that, we will try to improve, and we would like to make it open source toolset which people can download and to play. But also we have a big platform where some other components are sitting which help you to make final applications for the end users. So we also think how to make it available for some developments. And if after all these discussions we will come with some ideas how can we cooperate, then we also make it available for you, because we are very interested to have a partnering team in India with people who are so brilliant, advanced, and understand everything, and what is very important, share our vision and roadmap for future, because then we, how to say, we think on one way, yeah, and it will open many opportunities here in India, in Russia, in United States, in China, where I go in February. I would like to go for 3 months. There are some interesting opportunities. So working together as a team, as some kind of collective intelligence, I think that we can achieve very interesting, strong results, not only in academical research and science, but also, of course, in industry. Because the final goal, objective for us is to make world around us a little bit better. Yeah? And there are many opportunities to do this. So, thank you very much again, and let's go to our next session. Maybe you want to add something?
No.
Okay. So, what I would like to continue, what to say in our discussion. So, yesterday, you remember, Professor Animesh bring to our attention one example where such tools which we are developing, methodology, tools, product, services, can be applied. And it is, of course, very bright idea from my point of view, and we definitely need to try. And we start discussing it, and immediately we came to idea that there could be minimum three different options or strategies, yeah, how to achieve the result. Or first one, let's call it first option, to build from scratch platform for end users. End users, it is a first of all clients who would like to have a food delivery quickly or cheap or with good quality and so on. It's also restaurants who will be happy to produce a little bit more food outside the restaurant, because then their kitchen will work 24 hours and they get more money and more profit. And also delivery boys, because they can register in such system and say, I would like to work for 2-3 hours, yes? Can you give some orders for me? And we will looking at where person is sitting, what kind of bag he has, what is his speed, what is his preferences, in what region of city he would like to stay, not to go from north to south and back, yeah? We can find some interesting orders for him. And this is a direct way of coming to the market. The only issues are about how much it will cost and how to promote this and how to win competition with companies who already sitting there. Yeah? And for that we need to calculate two things. One is our expenses, and for this I think that it will need about 3-6 months, 3-5 FTE full-time employees. And in that sense, it will require some cost, but maybe not, because I don't know your also assets and capacities and competencies, yeah, how to do it. But and in our own discussions, we discuss only knowledge base and engine, multi-agent engine, which makes adaptive plan. But we also have, and it's not listed here, some assets which help you to build end user web systems, for example, or web system for customer or dispatcher or delivery boys and so on. So altogether, it is some number of pieces of software, but potentially they are available. They need some localization, some adaptation, modernization maybe, but in general they exist and can be reused. That is why maybe it is not 3-6 months, maybe less, looking on competence. But then, and this is from my point of view, maybe one of the most complex, but also what we didn't calculate, because now we calculate expenses, but we didn't calculate the profit which we can gain from all this stuff. And I don't know prices in India, yeah, how much it could cost and so on. But in general, maybe some of you can make such exercise just to understand how much it give us, in profit. But looking on other options, and we also need to calculate profit here, not only expenses, but another idea, alternative, was that let's not go to such complex story, but let's start from very small, easy to do step. What kind of step? To consider as a customer, not people who order food, but some of these companies as a customer, and install on their server our adaptive scheduler, which helps them in already existing infrastructure, and they already probably working somehow with many customers, with delivery boys and so on. Because, for example, even delivery boy application need to process a lot of states. So, are you ready to work? Yes. When? What calendar? What beginning, starting, end days? Or hours? Did you pick up the order? Okay. Did you bring order to the customer? Yes. Did you give it to the customer? Did you got payment? Yes. So, and of course, if something wrong, then we need to go to stage preliminary state and so on. So to support such kind of things, it sometimes quite a lot of work. But if you have just as a customer company like this, and you are not caring about customers who deliver, ask for food and so on, you can just integrate such kind of system using APIs and to make it, how to say it, make it integrated with existing solution. Probably they already have some scheduling, maybe by hands, maybe automatically. Probably, I can tell you 9 to 1. It will be first input, first out. So comparing with this, we can increase 10, 15, maybe more percent if we solve conflict, just by better scheduling. Of course, it will give us not so much money because one company, but it's already something, some first step. And as you said yesterday, if we will continue, we can take this, put in cloud, not on their server, but in cloud, public available, and then sell not only to one, but sell to many of them. And then, as we discussed with Nadia today, could be many schedulers which fight for the orders, same like with airplanes. So there are so many interesting next steps here. But so this is simple, very good, but not so much money. Such option. And this is continuation or next step in this. But yesterday evening we identified option number 4. What kind of option number 4? Let me put it somewhere here. So option number 4 will be to contact system integrator. For example, such kind of Tata Consulting and some others who already on the market, well-established company, all people in India know them. They have everything, infrastructure, cloud, servers, all this stuff. Promotion, marketing materials, advertisement, everything, What do they lack? They lack ideas, but not ideas, of course, but most of all, they need intelligence under kaput, Because now all people talking about artificial intelligence, if you're not able to say something bright, something interesting, something clever, it is a risk to lose the competitiveness, yes? So we can bring them something which only we can develop. So we have, is it called USP, unique sales proposition. We said, look, all people do batch planning with real time. they can provide adaptability, first input, first output. Even Amazon, we can provide adaptability. We can consolidate orders. We can provide individual microeconomics and so on and so on. Yeah. So potentially, but they, by definition, they are system integrated. So they don't have their own software. They just take modules from different companies and try to integrate and adapt a bit for the different customers. This is also the option. Of course, when you come to such big guys, they would like to, first of all, make money for themselves, yeah? And they can tell you, yeah, okay, we can give you some channel to the market, but we will take 90%, you will get 10. Potentially possible, but maybe to start with the light version, yeah, start working with them, get some feedback, experience, and then to say, look, this is version number 2, but now, because it is our own development and our own expenses and investments, now the conditions will be not 9-1, but 50-50 or 8-20, yeah, and it will be cut negotiations or some other, because for example, if you're working for trucks, then the condition will be that they bring us to some other domains or some square. So there are so many points to negotiate. There are no, I would say, I don't have any issues that we find some right balance. Yeah. In any case, we will learn something from this. Please.
So one suggestion or one question I would ask here.
Questions, suggestions. Welcome.
Instead of working for these delivery companies only, like why not target the delivery boys which they work here? Like for example, if you make a complete software with the scheduling for those delivery boys, for example, what happens like for example, Zomato, suppose they have an order, but because of unavailability of those delivery boys, they cancel the restaurant for some time. Like temporarily, this is unavailable because we don't have delivery boys here. Whereas in some other company, for example, in Uber, if they're registered, they are sitting idle because they are not getting the orders for some reason. So instead of those, if we give an autonomous platform to the delivery boys, they will register to our platform, which in turn the platform will be connected to those Zomato, Swiggy, and these all. So if a customer does an order, maybe I do an order from Zomato, you order from Swiggy. So give the orders according to the availability of the delivery partners. They will assign the work, not according to the.
Give me just 1 second to check. Did I understand correctly? So let me arrange this. So sorry.
The delivery boys have different types of vehicles like cargos. So for food section, if we want to deliver for like food or any couriers person, if we want to assign the delivery boys, then it will be a problem, right? So because they will not have the proper cargo to deliver food. They will have, suppose someone is having a proper cargo to deliver.
You're so quickly, you're talking so quickly, it's a bit difficult for me to understand. Let me reply first to this question or comment, yeah, or proposal, and then we will continue. Yeah? So, if I understand correctly, what you are proposing, that you are saying, why not to have our own platform? Let me call this is option number 5, yeah? Where all these guys will somehow register here and will do scheduling here. And we not only provide them adaptive scheduling, but if we have orders but not enough resources, we can share with them these orders, but they will pay some commission for us, and we will not lose the order, yeah. So we will somehow make step to the shared networks of resources, yeah. This is absolutely brilliant idea, absolutely. And I think not so many options like this on the market. Because this is, to understand this, you need to have continuously working schedulers which show how your resources are busy. And these schedulers need to talk with each other, swarm to swarm, yeah? To understand who is potentially can solve the problem. The issue. Thank you very much. Absolutely brilliant idea. This is number 5. Look, how many brilliant ideas we have? Yeah, please now your comment.
I was telling, if we have the delivery boys just as a common, and like we schedule the orders to the delivery boys, for different delivery boys, we can't take them in a same cluster. We can't take them in a same cluster because they will have different types of bags with them. Suppose someone who is delivering heavy materials, they can't deliver foods, or someone who is delivering food, they can't deliver heavy materials.
Just explain to me this idea, just to understand what is the proposal, what you are proposing. I understand that you saying that looking how, if we have such platform, so we can see where these guys, what they are carrying now, what are
We
in
have
their
to
plan.
make clusters according to the bag they are having.
And you want to make such kind of cluster that some of them are in one region or some of them, and to do what? To do what? Like, okay, we make clusters, but then what's benefit?
Because if we take all the delivery boys together, he was suggesting that with the absence of resource, we can't deliver the orders. Like because of the absence of couriers, so Zomato can be.
So first step, we provide the service and their couriers scheduled in our platform, so we can see them. But of course, these companies will worry a lot that one company cannot see what other couriers are doing because this is confidential. But we can, as a, say, trusted platform, to use these features only if they want. So if I'm in this company, I don't know the name, number 1, we are lacking of people who can provide hot food, then they click or give some permission that their scheduler will talk with other schedulers, but not to get full picture, but just ask, do you have in New Delhi, in this particular area, courier who can make order for me? And without any human involvement, this scheduler can immediately in a microsecond reply saying, yes, I have this one. Would you like me to schedule this delivery boy or not? I said, yes. And there are some agreement that in such case, for example, they are paying us 20% of income, and it goes automatically. So 2 systems, 2 swarms agree, and they suddenly change their way of interaction from competition to cooperation. And then back on the next orders, they already again competing, but suddenly cooperation, yeah? Right? This is the idea. Or you have something else in your mind, yeah? To please explain. Because if you said clustering, I don't know what you mean.
I said the problem, you just said the solution of that. The problem was coming to my mind if like different types of delivery boys with different types of bags. Delivery boys with different types of bags, if they're there. We can't assign a boy having to carry food. We can't assign him to carry heavy materials. Yeah, so that's what you said. That you have to take this one person is available to carry food products. Are you ready to take the orders? So you just
I
We
said,
always have-
I want to call this very simply. I'm trying to say that initially it was like Swiggy, Zomato is likely to service us by delivering some foods, right? Initially, our proposal was we will only consider one market like Swiggy or
Consider the company.
Zomato, only the company, not only based on the food delivery. So his concern was not only taking one particular food delivery companies like Swiggy or Zomato,
All the companies.
all the food delivery companies together. Yes, that means they are service providers, that is the boys which have all same kind of bags on the features to deliver the food. Now my confusion was, if we are combining this food delivery things with the e-cart things, like the other logistics of Flipkart, the Flipkart e-commerce things, e-commerce things, people will have different kind of bags capability. We cannot put the food inside that, right? So she has a confusion that if we are just targeting that any kind of e-cart or food delivery are who are ideal to be that we are putting them the orders, how could it be possible? So his question was totally different. He wants to say, combine all the food deliveries together. The persons who are designated to deliver the foods, if they are ideal, that people will not designated working on what for Swiggy only. If sudden immediate occurrences are there, they can work for Zomato as well. It was his proposal, and she misunderstood him.
Okay. But look, there are so many interesting scenarios here because if they work in our system and new customer number 2 sends order, this order comes to all swarms and each swarm propose price and we agent or client will decide what the best option is. But if, for example, this one is already running 300 orders and something, he's lacking one resource only, he can make a subcontract to some other in the same money, just say, oh, you can, so he can communicate with this, yeah? We are not caring. Is it comes from client or it comes from one of the swarms, yeah, to our internal market? Doesn't not a problem at all. Yeah. Did you see what? Did you understand?
I mean, it will be a greatest thing. If we implement it, it will be a greatest priority we should do that.
No, I think yes. I think already having this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5 options.
So just one question.
We can come to investments, to funds, to some big companies and so on, and probably they will positively reply.
So just one question about the proposal, what they were saying. I just have a confusion. I'm not clear about one thing. आपके जो Zomato के पास, they are saying if Zomato in this area, in A zone, they have lack of delivery boys. So will they ask for delivery boys in other areas of same company, or in this area they will ask other company to provide the delivery?
No, not other company.
Okay.
It's like
Same company from other area, you will schedule your order there and he will fulfill the order.
my platform is different, my delivery, the food companies are different. Okay, and my platform is different. My platform contains the delivery boys.
Okay, you are creating a completely new platform for yourself.
Introduction of third party
Yes.
to
yes.
interrupt
But you're
the
not-
orders, unavailable orders.
Yes.
So
yes.
Achha.
Customer will go to those platforms and they will give an order. Based upon that, if they are seeing that we have a
So you are having a stock of delivery boys with you to fulfill their.
As per
Yes.
his requirement, he will schedule the delivery.
So he has a stock of delivery boys who will work in emergency. He's saying that.
Emergency is not an emergency.
Not an emergency.
Maybe,
Lack of-
maybe currently in his platform some food companies registered. Now based on food companies what will be the necessary bags the courier the person will need. All the persons will have that. We are assuming. So now after scheduling, now one based on the priority, one person is free, then he will allocate.
So according to you, for selling our this software, first we need to have a third party.
Interruption.
We need to create a third party app or third party platform to sell our software.
Yes. That was done by Swiggy actually. Swiggy's delivery boys, they have a different software actually. Swiggy does not interfere with their payment processes. That is
That is
applied by
true,
third
yes.
party.
Yes.
So if that process can be applied here for all the companies. Like I have
If order failed unavailable, then that is passed to third party.
no, not failed.
No,
Failed or
yes,
unavailable.
All the delivery boys will be one class.
ডেলিভারি
Zomato
বয়গুলোকে শিডিউল করছে ওইভাবে কেন ফেল হবে আনঅ্যাভেলেবিলিটির উপর দিয়ে দেবে
Failing of Swiggy or Zomato. After failing of
No, no, no.
Or designated
Zomato
service
Swiggy won't be delivery partner.
They will the delivery boys will go from his company.
okay.
As simple as that.
Okay.
based on my schedule.
Okay.
Based on his scheduling and
और
control, he
आप
is
लोग
not
क्या बोल रहे
mentioning
थे?
that this particular delivery boys are from Swiggy or Zomato. He is not segregating it. This
Okay.
person is
She was
available, that
using
person will go
With
based on.
food delivery, e-commerce, and other industries combined. So then how will the consignment
But
be
why
assigned?
will the
Then
that
next-
only I'm asking. According to your idea, other companies will
Flipkart
collaborate
and
and
Amazon also
share
have
their.
grocery
But why will they
e-commerce.
share their resources?
But they
That's the
have
biggest
different
thing.
boxes, different delivery
That's why,
patterns. For grocery,
Different companies, why will they share their
Because in the
resources?
share
They
that
earn on
these
their profit margin is
two
very
different
less.
clusters
Cluster
are
is
working.
based on their
That's
bags.
what he tried to, I thought that he meant to say combined.
Look, it's like a real multi-agent negotiation.
No, I'm just trying to
Why
understand.
I'm saying you? Because you are talking in parallel and asynchronically, not listening each other sometimes.
no, we are listening.
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, of course, collective intelligence is means that they are listening each other. Yeah, of course, but you run in a few different parallel threads of discussion. Yeah, and this is also very important. But so you are so fast in your discussions that sometimes I can't catch you the idea what you're discussing. So tell me, please, yeah, slowly,
Sir.
word by word, yeah, what you decide or what is the issue?
So I understood Shivansh's idea about having a company with n number of boys, and the companies like Swiggy, Zomato, they will register with me, and I will make a scheduling algorithm to deport men to them to help them.
Stop. This is number 6.
To provide delivery
So
boys
this
to the
is-
food delivery.
Look, this is number 6 option because what you are saying, you have a platform with this delivery boy, yeah?
Yes, I have. If it's my platform, then I have all the delivery boys.
So you provide service to this and that, not just IT service, but you provide voice to them, yeah? This is number 6 option, right?
Yes.
Very interesting. Please, now continue.
Yes, sir. And what our colleagues said about their point of view, I just want to have a clear point of view about them that there is a basket of n companies in them. So each company has n number of people with them who are delivering their products, the orders they're coming. Company number 1 has shortage of men in our area to deliver, so they will ask assistance from resources of them or from other companies in the basket. I just want to know that. स्विगी का आदमी कम है दुर्गापुर में बेचने के लिए
Both, it could be both. So if you,
But,
have,
sir,
if you don't have some reserve voice, which you can click and they come in 1 hour, then you can ask
That is
your
what I'm-
competitors.
why will the competitors help me? That's the main
Because they have couriers who have no job to do and
they'll take commission on that.
yeah, but yes, yeah, and then they can resell them. Because
Clear. वही clear करना तुमको.
because you remember that some of plants were where you have an open slot. Yeah, so this courier number 17 has order number 1 and then order number 2. But this is empty place in his schedule, and maybe my order fits very well. Let me sell his space in this empty space in his schedule, and instead maybe of 100% I will get revenue. I will get 18 because I give 20 to whose order. Yeah, win-win.
Because exactly the problem
All
happens.
people win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We had a Tabzo app
I'm
used
right
to
in my understanding.
Tabzo app
Right.
2016 में आया था.
हाँ,
टैब्जो उस ऐप में तुम ओला उबर और जितने भी कॉम्पिटिटिव है ना एप्स तुम्हारा डाउनलोडेड है बस तुमको कनेक्ट करना रहता था तुम ऑर्डर कर रहे हो पिज्जा ढूंढ रहे हो ना तुमको जोमेटो में स्विगी में डोमिनोज में पिज्जा में अलग अलग क्या प्राइसेस है तुमको बता देता
अच्छा
था
comparison price.
कंपैरिजन बेस्ड हाँ ट्रैवलिंग का भी होगा सर
but बंद हो गया वो उसका।
So
Sir,
are
निकल
we
गया.
are we in consensus?
यस सर
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely great result. So we already have 6 options, yeah? But what is the next? What I want? Of course, we calculate only cost, but we need to calculate income and profit. Yeah, what we can do, and it is will be a good exercise. But to make this exercise, the next step, what I want to propose. So to move in this direction, probably we need to form a team with such roles. So let me.
Sir, can I create the board?
No. I think it is very important to have a picture.
That
Previous
side
days,
is, that
Other
side
side.
previous.
But look, we need a picture.
What side is called?
The other side. No. Maybe other side. No.
This side is.
Okay. Yeah. Look. Stop. Let's make photo of it. Let's make photo. Let's put in our WhatsApp. Yeah, please. Can you make this? Send it, please, in our WhatsApp. And now then you can clean everything. Yeah? And we will continue. Because we will keep in mind 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I clear it?
Yes, now it is everything. Yes. We take photo. So now I think that we need to discuss the following. So to be successful, of course, it is some kind of teamwork. Yeah? And to be successful, we need to form some kind of virtual team which can think about this. Yes, it.
Circle rooms, space with their numbers.
Okay.
Left
Can you
side I
see?
think
All people can see.
camera টা এদিকটা
ক্যামেরা টা
না এই যে উল্টো দিকে করেছিস এদিকে না হ্যাঁ আরেকটু
তাহলে এটাকে সরিয়ে দিতে হবে নাকি?
Water.
না ঠিক ওটা কি মনে যাবে
তাহলে চ্যাট স্পেস পাবো না।
ঠিক আছে হ্যাঁ আর এদিকটা একটু বেঁকে দিই
Okay. So what is the next? So I think that the next should be. So we discussed in general what potentially we can do for the industry, for market, yeah, for helping people to become more efficient, yeah, in their business. Now, let's talk a bit. We can of course need to make some estimate how much we can save for them. But from my intuitive feeling, I think these are not less than 10-20% of costs. Yeah? So let's just take it as a first example. But to make a next step, I would like to propose that we discuss team of which is able to think forward, to develop some strategies, and develop some action plan. Yeah, how to looking in the whole context, understanding who is competitors and so on. So who we potentially will need. Yeah. First of all, should be product owner. Product owner, it is a person who has vision and roadmap. It's okay?
পাওয়ার বাটনটা প্রেস করুন।
Yeah, then we need project management because to, when we decide what version, yeah, and product owner is a person who has clear vision, functionality of the product, more, first of all. Product owner can understand market requirements, functionality, architecture, and use case. This is by definition the role of product owner, who has vision and understanding in what areas and how can be solved. Project manager. Project manager Project manager, it's another story. Project manager need to answer very clear questions, to develop plan, and then to answer questions like who, what, when, yeah, what to do. And of course, budget. The next person whom we need is a technical architect or lead architect, or chief developer, yeah, who understand all technical questions, yeah, how it operates, how it works, how it integrated, how to build user interfaces, and so on. The next person here, from my point of view, is a sales / marketing person. Who do what? To see who is the competitors, to understand USP, unique sales proposition, to make advertisement materials, like a booklet, one page, yeah, and proposals to the end users, I mean, or partners, or investors, or whoever. Then, of course, knowledge engineer. Sorry for writing, knowledge engineer. To do what? We simply come to the customer, spend 2 hours, collect all information about business, structure, technological processes, resources available, yeah, orders, products, and some other, and convert it quickly into ontology, domain ontology, and then in ontological model. And if something missed, send immediately request to the programmers that, oh guys, we're lacking something, some interesting. Can you quickly adapt? Yeah. Knowledge. And then knowledge engineer convert it into the system 1 day, 2 days, maximum 3 days. And then it's already working. So we already have a first prototype to demonstrate to the customer. Very important. But then, of course, we need the programmers, who will work, for example, in Python, and to do what? So now I would like to tell a little bit more what we are doing and how we are structured. So, as I said on our first meeting, in the past, for every product, for every big project, we develop everything from scratch. Multi-agent system and then some other components. But now, and of course, you can think that it is very stupid, but it depends. So for us, first priority was to satisfy customer, not to just make development. And but only now we understand how to do the platform and what we are doing in step-by-step developing this platform from one customer project to another. Yeah? What bricks, what modules we have, knowledge base, we call e-card, knowledge management system. Yeah? But in fact, it is ontology and some other post. Then UMass, yes, and we have slightly different versions of UMass, so people can already collect it, yeah, to use. Yeah? And then many other components, for example, as I said, web system for clients, web system for dispatchers, web system for delivery boys. This is a user interfaces, so different UI. This is a core technology, IE technology. Yeah? IE tech components. This is user interfaces. Also, we have some modules for integration and some other security, all this stuff. Yeah? Not very interesting, routine. So together with you, we go through this course only looking on two main components, but these components, they are heart of the whole solution. Yeah? So programmers here will be two types of programmers. One type of programmer, they work on industrial components, because you can make brilliant multi-agent system, but if it is not packaged in a right solution, for example, cloud with this all Docker, Kafka, all this stuff, yeah. Then how it can be deployed? Yeah? It will fall down when 10 people will come and will not just will not work. So it is industrial component, and from my point of view, this is, let's say, all people in the world in general who are industrial programmers, they can do this work. Yeah? And here, let me say, a component. This is stuff which only we can do right now, yeah? And it requires unique people who understand multi-agent ontologies and so on and so on. But these people can continuously advance the engine, yeah, multi-agent, expanding types, classes of agents, protocols of their negotiations, developing some interesting stuff for ontology, bringing learning from experience to the system, and so on and so on. And of course, people who will work as analysts or technical writer and do some testing. So you can see that in general, industrial development of such type of applications require a number of people with very clearly defined roles. So, and maybe, yeah, of course, maybe not from the beginning. Yeah, I'm saying when it is already mass production. Yeah, but in the beginning, we need to have in the team people who potentially can do this. And if we go through, for example, it's very interesting for me. So, for example, in this auditorium, other people who would like to be product owners for such kind of solution, raise your hands, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any other? 5. Very good. Let me put down this. Because we are talking not about just one, it could be many, yeah? So there are so many. So you have 6 candidates here to take this off. Okay, next one. Who are able to take role of project manager to help to coordinate, to decompose tasks, to check is everything in place or not?
I feel that I am good.
Good.
Performance in case of project.
You are very well organized. I'm absolutely sure that you can do this work properly. And it will be very difficult for people to work under your wing because any 1 minute which is not in the work will be penalized.
She will be an energetic manager of team.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. Now, technical architect. Do we have technical architects here? Potential. It's not
So what do they have to bring?
technical architect. Very good question. So, this is extremely important role. Technical architect convert functional requirement into component. So, first of all, he is making design of solution. Then he put some requirement for component. Then he makes specification of this component. For example, just as an example, user interface.
Algorithm of the program.
Yeah?
It's like an algorithm, flow chart or the algorithm.
Yes. To specify step by step all algorithms. Yeah? And give this to programmers, to maker. And then when they do this, to check and say, look, what you are doing, I tell you, this, you need to do this and that, and you are doing something wrong. Yeah? Right? This is the. And then, of course, also he evaluates results and so on. But in general, this person looking on functionality can already predict what components you need. So he decomposes the whole solution to components, specify each of them, give programmers, so work with a team of programmers and get results. Sometimes this person makes integration, sometimes he just manages all things and only put hands on keyboard when some of programmers are not doing well. So usually it is the most experienced programmer. Yeah? But I'm interested to take this role.
Like to take this role, but I doubt my expertise.
Oh, very good. And you, too? Fantastic. Very good. You're so brilliant. Team, unbelievable. We can do whatever we want. So, technical help. Then, very important position of sales marketing person. I understand that here all technicians, yeah, but maybe some of you would like to make some also such kind of creative stuff, because this is also very creative work, and we need some talent who can do this all things. So I'm not saying to go to the customer data consulting, sell them for $1 million some product. No, I'm not asking that. But on the first stage, just to spend 1 hour to make some advertisement. I will give you already 90% ready document, but you need to polish something, to adjust and help to make it visual, to help with good English language, and also some beautiful design. Are you ready to take this job? Very happy, very good. So, Okay. Now, knowledge engineer. We need a knowledge engineer. Oh, 1, 2, great.
She is also here.
Where?
Yes, yes.
Sorry, look, guys, what I propose, this is not a game, this is serious thing. If we decided to try to make to take some opportunities and to develop something together, this is very serious story. And I would like to ask you to write down your names. Sorry that I can do it immediately because a little bit difficult words for me, yeah. And I'm not familiar with it. But then we make some planning for all these things. Yeah? And I'm not demanding at all that you waste a lot of time and so on. We need, it's a multi-agent system, it's a collective intelligence. Each of us do some small stuff, but all together as a swarm of bees or colony of ants, let me say, we can produce great results. Multiplying capacities of each of us. Yeah? This is the most interesting because we can work keyword which I didn't probably explain properly to you. When they work in such sense, they generate resonance. Resonance, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah? Small input generates such big output.
Yeah.
This is what we want to have. And take decisions which are in resonance. So you put something interesting here, I put something interesting here. All together, it is already not 2 + 2, 4. It is 2 + 2, but 8 or 22. Absolutely right. Absolutely no question. This is serious thing. We are developing collective intelligence. Programmers. Raise your hand. How many programmers here? 1, 2, 3,
In Python.
4.
I am a programmer, but if I'm managing all those things, then what should I need to program it? Because I can manage everything.
Look. You are brilliant, but look, you remember what you do in laboratory work number 1 when you put 2 competences to the courier, yeah? To give him, to make him chance to switch from one to another. We are talking now not about schedule and flow, but about what people have competences to do and what they like to do. Because if you do something and you don't like this, what will be the result? Yeah? That is why I will count you also as a manager, but also as a
competent in programming.
right? What?
I am competent in programming.
Yeah, you are competent in programming. So where I put programmers,
All of us here can.
again, 1 program, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. 7 programs. Okay, then analyst and technical writer. It should be a person who likes to make writing. What does it mean? It is not a calligraphy. Yeah? It is a. No. Let me explain what the key skill here. You take the idea which is not fully clear. Yeah. You think about this. You talk with some people, and you convert this, I'll say, draft idea into very precise text, which explains all things absolutely clearly.
Different types of draft will be there.
Yeah, different drafts. So it is not just write 5 sentences.
Based on the data, real data.
Draft.
Like the data will be represented in the form of graphs.
No,
Draft,
it's draft.
draft.
Explain the way you want, either draft or draft, anything.
Yes.
Precise.
Precise with that, you know what you were trying to say.
To convert not clear ideas in very bright, good illustrated document, which also collects the requirement. What is the main goal of this person? To understand requirement. For example, as we discussing with couriers, yeah, really what customer needs, yeah, or what these delivery boys, what they are caring about, yeah.
Or like in season, like rainy season, everyone buying the umbrellas.
Yeah.
So we have to available the stock for that requirement. Before we can analysis the previous year's data that how much umbrellas sell at that season. So we can collect that much of stock in our stock
Yeah,
house.
you are right, you are right. Yeah. What I'm trying to say that you need to understand step back. So I was describing not analyst but technical writer, yeah, who can take the idea and present it in a very nice language, but also nice, not means that it is perfectly formatted. It means that it explained, all things explained very clearly. This is very important. But analyst, of course, collect requirement, work with data, make analysis of all things, and make calculations, make even to try to calculate the profit which we need, which we bring to the customer. Yeah, how to calculate profit? Very simply, measure time which people use to make manual scheduling. Measure some other steps in this. Yeah, calculate all time which they spent on this whole operation, and then ask what average salary for these people. Yeah, and then you calculate what 1 minute, what is the cost for 1 minute. And when you do it by computer, you already can say that the computer makes this in 1 second, what 6 people are doing, yeah, in 18 hours, yeah. So you immediately can calculate the benefit for the company, right? And of course testers, which like to work with the software, yeah, click buttons, but not randomly, but understanding list of functionality and how it works. Yeah. So I'm interested to know, do we have analysts here and testers? Potentially. Analysts, potentially. Raise your hand. One. Analyst. Yeah. Okay. And testing. I think everyone can do testing.
Everyone can do that.
How many of you? 40? Okay, I'm joking. In this room, let me say 10. Yeah. Look, not bad. We're covering in general all domains which are required for software. The question is, how can we find, so who is interested to work here and who is interested to work here? Because we can give you even source code of this, but we need to understand who it in what language. So right now, this one is written in Java, and this one is in C#.NET, yeah? But 2 months ago, we started developing this component in Python. And why not you participate in this Python development? Because every time, different clients, they would like to see something which we lacking in the platform, yeah? And somebody need to make additional work there. And we would like to make this whole development outsourced platform, because outsourced platform, yeah?
Sir,
What is the reason? Just one sentence to finish, yeah? Outsourced platform. So that people can take this platform, start using it, learn something from them, and build their own application. So it could be different license for such open source component. So you can, for educational or some other application, they are absolutely free of charge. But if you put it in a commercial application, and this application generates some money, then people, for example, pay 10% commission on that. And this money goes to support community, yeah, to answer questions and so on and so on. And I think after this whole exercise that we can do together such kind of things and to start forming international community around such kind of platform. But then, of course, using the platform, you develop very sophisticated multi-agent engine. And this engine is your property. And this is not open source already, yeah? But when customers say, look, I want not only to buy a final solution, but I also myself have chance to modify this solution. Then we sell courses, and then we sell source code for him, and no question. So I think that it is very new approach in general, but it is, I think this is exactly what Industry 5.0 requires. That instead of developing platform inside one company, you build something, you prove that it works, then you make it open source, some other people start using, and all people benefit from that, because more participants, more people who understand each other on one wave, and so on and so on. It is not fully yet ready model, but the main direction is already more or less clear. And if you find it reasonable, you can develop it together and find best possible way how to commercialize this. Yeah, please.
Sir, why that shift from Python to Java Spring Boot? I mean, it is Spring Boot has been for emails.
Why we change from Java to Python?
Currently, Spring Boot is being used no? For
working with Python.
No, currently in Java, but
Yeah.
because we also have students which coming to the first course of university, and already 100% they work in Python, not in Java, not in C#, but they already know Python. And we want to involve them as fast as possible in such kind of development. Because we start this process not far ago, about 2 years, because before this we not participated actively in trainings, in education and so on. But we started that first year we made a big mistake, because 100 people came and we selected, separated them in 3 lines. One is Java, another one Python, and one C#. Yeah. .NET. And what's happened that immediately we found out that not many of them really can make programming, because they declare that after school they already have possibility to make programming. But in practice, we learned in the next month that they don't. And now when they come, we don't work with 100 people, we pre-select people who already really can do in one of these languages. And usually right now, this year, 100% is Python. So we take 10, but they all already can really make some programming. And can you imagine, they come after school, but they already have experiments to work as a freelancers in some organizations and so on. So they bright people also. And somehow we decided to put more attention on the Python, because it looks like a trend, yeah. But the Python is not very good for these industrial components, yeah. So potentially it will be some combination, and also different customers, because of many different reasons, they demand that we need in Java, we need in Python, we need in C++, even, and we need to support platform for different languages. Why not? Let's collect it in a common platform. So, but this is maybe a good chance that we have a joint team of this development. Okay, then what I want to say, after that, if we decide the second number, but let me say next steps. Yeah? What are potentially our steps forward just to start this whole thing? Let's discuss. And, what I think myself, that number one point here, this exercise with you, which we made, is bringing me to such conclusion that why not, if we propose, so there are, let me start from the other point. So even in Russia now, we are contacted by many corporations who are saying, look, we are interested to have artificial intelligence in place under capot for different applications. But we are very worried. We don't understand. And we're not able to write requirements. So before we go this way, we need to better understand what can be achieved. And we need intensive training, which will help us to get better understanding. And what I'm thinking, maybe together we can develop a document which we call AI learning journey. For example, for 3 days. And we'll charge for that. I don't know what sum, but I don't know, maybe 10,000 or something, right? And what kind of AI learning journey? Exactly how we organize this course. We come to the customer. We spend few hours trying to understand their business. We build ontology and ontological model. We load this ontological model into the system. And in 1 day, we build first pre-pilot, prototype, yeah? DI course, and B, first prototype. So they give us their resources, their technological process, their types of orders, what they need to implement, all other stuff. And in very short period of time, 3 days, without any obligation. So for them, zero risk. But they get something which helps them to understand yes or no, green line or red line, go or not go, to take such kind of decision. Because in 3 days they will get information about so many new interesting things, but also we can make some first, let me say, A, B, C. Number C, we can make some first draft descriptions of benefits and measure some additional profit which they can do if they go to adaptive management of resources. So for them, it is already a decision-making point, a moment of truth, to continue, or maybe there are some risks, or they think some problems. Yeah. If yes, then the next step will be proof of concept. Do you understand what does it mean, proof of concept? So you make first pilot, but for pilot, you use your own data. So you, it's your fantasy, yeah, how it should go. But when client is already interested and say, oh, this is something interesting. I said, how can I get this? Very easy. Let's make a proof of concept. What does it mean? You give us your data, and using this data, we will make a proof of concept. Because this first pilot, as I said, will be some very, very small, just to give them a chance to understand the whole concept. And proof of concept could be already bigger. For example, they give you one department, I don't know, 100 trucks, every day 100 orders coming, so it is already, I'll say, near to industrial. Yeah? Near to industrial. So it will be already another pricing, yeah, because this is already near to industrial software, yeah. And so on. But so I think that we can start for it. And I would like to show you one document which I prepared with animation, just describing our course, but can you switch on? So look, hello, this is so ladies, can you see? Maybe.
Sir, please present the screen.
Share the-
In mid, share the screen.
Share screen.
Sir, in Google Meet.
In Google.
Google Meet.
Yes.
Not WhatsApp. Yes, sir.
Visible.
Yeah.
So, what we developed with animation, it is a brief description of this course. So, it explains that, look, emergent intelligence, a new direction, collective artificial intelligence, and so on and so on. So, you all know this whole things. Yeah? We call it, for the moment, School of Engineering, or of AI engineering, emergent intelligence. But why not to rename it into AI learning journey for the customer? It will be absolutely the same, but only maybe some interesting highlights to give them, to explain what they get as a result, and to eliminate some other things which were developed for educational for university. Yeah. For example, what we described here. Yeah, so example, some screens, but on the left, application of AI systems. The main area will be adaptive management of mobile resource, trucks, taxi, and so on and so on. But maybe we can make it a bit wider, say, looking on your specifics of your enterprise, you will find will it be trucks or factories or supply chain or whatever, yeah? We'll describe in a little bit other words. Content of this, not courseware, but learning journey, yeah? And also put here some, I just look, in the 3 days, you will build your first application, your first pilot, your first proof of concept. There are here information about theoretical foundations, but also maybe I don't know, do they need it or not? Maybe yes, because this is something probably. Then we put here our experience, and all these words you can use now because you're already there. And if we form some partnership, yeah, you're already part of this. So you can have a references for different applications. For whom it could be, yeah, for whom it could be useful. And we, at the moment, we describe in terms of course, but we need to revise this part of document to explain to whom in the enterprise we are addressing this, what issues, yeah? Programmers, managers, analysts, or other, yeah? Will eliminate students from here to make it more customizable for enterprise, yeah? What else is here? Here we describe 2 main modules. So together with you, we went through first module. For first module, but we also have already in place the second module, which specifically designed for the programmers in Python. And this second module is will be look here we put full basics of programming in Java and C#, but practical multi-agent programming using the actor framework, you know, this actor framework from here. So if we have person who already dedicated to marketing, let's ask this person just to make small edition of this text and convert this booklet to AI learning journey. Let's work together 1 hour and we'll produce this document. We'll share it with you, you will give your comments, we will change all things, and we will get first commercial proposal for the corporations. For big corporations like National Indian Railways or Tata and so on, to spend, I don't know, 10,000 on such course, or maybe 20, I don't know, you need to tell me. Yeah? It will be like this. Look, it's not an issue. Because they probably never heard about emergent intelligence, collective intelligence, swarm intelligence, and so on, because this is very innovative ideas. Yeah? They only just coming. All people talk about machine learning, yeah, but machine learning is not panacea. Machine learning will not give them chance to schedule trains or factories or trucks. Yeah, it's a big how to say it, buzzword, but in practice they want many other things. So And let's ask Animesh, and he will ask Rector and other colleagues who have strong links to industry to help us with this first sale. Because yesterday, for example, we met a person from factory producing steel, yeah? But steel factory is a huge enterprise. They have everything, logistics, shop floors, maintenance, supply chain, a lot of different things. And when I asked him, and what is the level? He said, automation. Do you use some tools for decision-making support? He said, up to his knowledge, they don't have it. But they have SIP installed, and this is very good because they already have data. They have data but don't have decision-making. Yeah, it is our chance to enter the market, yeah? So, and I will put it here, yeah? So, if it is 2.1 and 2.2, so I put here point 2.2 that let's ask Animesh when we will be ready with this document. We ask him to make contacts with the industry and give these guys to give their first feedback. We will see what is the reaction, yeah? And they will give some criticizing, we will change something and we will improve. Then, if some of them will be interested, then of course, we start forming projects. And of course, the team members will all take part in this, and this is how we, in step-by-step way, we will start growing this whole, I don't know how to call it here, our team, yes, our team, let me say. It could be, at the next stage, it could be converted in some startups, or it could be under umbrella of university, or it could be some other, we don't care, because the form how to organize this is technical thing. Yeah? We need just account in the bank to get money and then to have a chance to pay this money. That's all. I think that we almost completed, but so I need, you have 15 minutes, so I need your feedback. What do you like, what you don't like, where do you have concerns or risks, or what you would like to propose, yeah? Because we already in our lunchtime, in breaks, I already talking with many of you, and for example, this lunchtime we talk with you about swarm logistics, and we found out that there are definitely 1, 2, 3 interesting projects which we can do together. Yeah? Even apply for some grants, Russia, India cooperation in some other. But also there are some other opportunities, and in step-by-step way we can find some interesting reasonable ideas for such kind of cooperation, if you are interested. Yeah. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all for your patient, interest, focus, and let's meet tomorrow for final exam, excluding 2 of you.
So did we finalize anything regarding that?
Who is our project manager? By the way, can we ask you to put some notes, to make notes from this?
Absolutely.
Just to spend 10 minutes to fix main steps, yeah?
Yeah, I need to add one person's name here. For sales and marketing. One of our colleague, Mr. Tubin Kumar Diswas is here. He's very fit for this
Fantastic.
He can speak very well with different kind of people and he can manage. One of the best person I have ever seen in this institute. He can manage everything. Whatever situation he will give, he will just manage it. Another person is very introvert in this regard, that is Mr. Shuman Nandi. That person is very fit for analyzing anything.
Wow. Good. Such thing we potentially can go to even for space. Yeah. We can solve all problems. Yeah. Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
For tomorrow, let's ask Animesh what time we have exams.
From 10.
From 10 or 9?
What will be the duration?
Because look, I have hour. I didn't have any hour to explore your wonderful country and to learn more about history and philosophy and all other stuff. So I want to ask you to start a little bit earlier, then we have more time before airport to go some places in Calcutta.
Okay.
What about 9 o'clock? Will it be possible?
What will be the duration of the examinations?
Look, I think it's about 5 minutes per person. It's about 5 minutes per person. Just you take a question, you tell some, I will ask some one question, 2 questions, and done.
This is not written.
No. All questions
Yes,
you already have.
I want to know, sir, what is the durations of the exam?
5 minutes per person.
5
5
minutes.
minutes per person.
Do something like this, yeah. So maybe
it will be
2 minutes will be
Like
enough.
five.
You have to prepare a presentation or something, or like you will be given the same question and we have to explain that.
First of all, if you want to be successful, you need to complete laboratory work, yeah, and send me report. Right now, I got not so many reports from you.
We will send it.
Yeah, please send to me. This is number. If you, of course, you may not to send a report, but then your mark will be there. So, because it will be 1/3. If you take 100 as the best possible mark, we divide in 3 parts. First, marks for answers. So you learn something and you answer it every day you answer it, yeah? This is 1/3 of your mark, 30 marks, yeah? Then another third part, comes from laboratory work. And the last one comes from our dialogue, interaction. I give you questions from the list. You answer, and if not clear for me, I can ask additional questions, but not so. When you say one sentence, I already understand. Are you there or not? Yeah. It will not take long, yeah, because I expected from you one sentence. And what I prepared for animation, I put all these questions which we sent to you, in one table, and I put the right answer, what I expect answer will be. So Animesh or all of you can check this, and later, after exams, I will send you this right answer, so you can compare what you have in mind with what was expected. Okay?
So do you need this done by tomorrow?
Of course, no. This usually the culture is 3 days, because otherwise you already forget about it. So we need to fix this in 3 days. It will be possible. 3 days.
3 days after tomorrow, all the students will be not there. No, sir, I'm asking this chart, that means the name of the students that you actually are interested to do that work and all. That chart you need, right?
Yes, but also the previous one.
This one also.
Or, no, but not, so look, it is all about one page. But start with options. We identified 6 options. How to bring such products to the market. Yeah? Don't make any diagram. We already understand this. Yeah? Later we can do this. Yeah? But so options, estimates of time and cost, full time, 3, 5, full time employees. This is like this, yeah, 1/3 of the page. And then next step.
First, sir need to talk to the other person.
No problem.
I will send you a text, your file, to make your life easy. You have to change something. Okay? Yeah. Sorry?